Yo, what's poppin'? So Fortnite posted a brand new update about Season 6 tournaments, including the Season 6 tournament dates, like the Cash Cups, FNCS, and even mid-year tournaments, which are gonna be super exciting. Also, we have information about the Season 6 PreSeason, which is a brand new thing that they are introducing. So we'll be taking a look at every single thing you need to know about Chapter 2 Season 6. So let's not waste any more time. Drop a like, subscribe, use code AutoClick in the item shop. By the way, remember, for each person using code AutoClick, I'll do 2 push-ups. And of course, lastly, make sure to become a member of the channel. So that way, you can win giveaways and play games with me. But okay, let's not waste any more time. Let's take a look at this brand new blog post, which is so exciting. So boom shakalaka, as you can see, they say, as we hit the final stretch, we'd like to cover some topics you've been talking about, and even share the first details of the next season's championship. So here they talk about some boring stuff, like the semi-final seedings, but for this video, we'll be taking a look at this right here, which is a pretty short section, but there's so much information to actually cover in this section right here, including all of the tournament dates. Alright, so let's start off with the PreSeason, which again is a brand new thing that they just implemented. So they say, let's briefly look ahead to next season. We're planning to add a competitive PreSeason for 1 week, which is gonna be from March 16th to March 23rd. So players can experience everything Chapter 2 Season 6 has to offer and give us feedback. So what does this PreSeason even mean? Well, it's basically a testing period before the actual season starts. So that way we can get used to it and give them feedback before we actually hop into the actual season. So we can definitely expect some changes to be coming out in Season 6. But now, what are those changes? Maybe there's some new map changes, maybe there's some new items such as the pump coming back. Now I honestly think they should bring the green and blue pump back, not the golden or the purple one, because no one likes to get one pumped. So I think the blue and the green one are the most balanced pumps that there is. But we'll definitely see some brand new items in the game for sure. But take a look at this. This is kind of weird. They say, additionally, players will retain hype from Season 5 until the conclusion of the PreSeason. So even with Season 6 technically starting on March 16th, you'll still have your hype from Season 5. I don't think there's really a secret reason to why they did this. It's probably just to keep the arena games balanced, right? Because everyone is settled down in their own skill level with arena points. So I guess that makes sense. And then of course, after March 23rd, so on March 24th, the Season 6 is going to be officially starting. So they say at that point, the competitive season for Chapter 2 Season 6 will begin and everyone will be reset to 0 hype points, which is of course your arena points. So of course that is nothing new. Every season your arena points are reset back to 0. So before we take a look at the Season 6 tournament dates, take a look at this. They say players will have at least a week to earn enough high points to compete in the first Cash Cup of Season 6. So put emphasis on at least a week. Don't expect to have a lot of time to actually play Arena until the first Cash Cup comes out. You're gonna have to start grinding those Arena games when the new season drops. So here, let's take a look at the Season 6 tournament dates so you can see how much time you actually have to grind Arena until the tournaments come out. So now there's 2 options on when those Cash Cups are actually gonna come out. The first one is after 1.5 weeks of the season's start. So season starts on March 24th, which is a Wednesday. And now because they say we'll continue the Monday Trio Cash Cups, Saturday Solo Cash Cups, and Sunday LTM tournaments from Season 5, well, we know when the Cash Cups are gonna happen. Right, so they happen on Saturdays and Mondays. So again, the 2 options of when the Cash Cups are going to be starting are this right here. So first one is April 3rd, which is a Saturday. So April 3rd is 1.5 weeks after the season's start. So if this actually happens, you would have 11 days before the Cash Cup actually starts to get to the Champion League. Because of course, if you didn't know, the Cash Cups are gonna be for Champion League players only, just like this season. So 11 days to get 6,000 arena points is not super easy. So of course, I'll make plenty of videos on how to pop off in arena. So again, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. But now the second option is April 5th, which would be a Monday, and of course that would be a Trios Cash Cup. So you either get 13 days or 11 days to get to the Champion League, which, well, both of them are not super easy to do. So you will have to grind those arena points if you actually want to play in the first Cash Cup. Now before we take a look at the FNCS start dates and the mid-year event, which is gonna be super exciting, there's also a third option to those Cash Cups. So this is not as likely, but they might be starting on April 10th, which is a Saturday. So that would give you 2.5 weeks to actually get to the Champion League, which is much easier to do than only 1.5 weeks. So okay, about the FNCS start date super quick. And then we'll take a look at the new changes like the mid-year events and adjustments to series points, the scoring system, and the format system. Okay, so they say the FNCS Chapter 2 Season 6 will begin on April 22nd. And of course, as a reminder, that format still will be trios. And that is going to be for the rest of 2021. So literally for the whole year, the FNCS is going to be full of trios. So honestly, I'm not super excited for that. I mean, a whole year of trios? Like, hello? And by the way, if you don't have a trio yet, just comment down below and someone will probably find you. But okay, about FNCS super quick. So as I mentioned, the FNCS Season 6 start date is going to be on April 22nd. But now the weird thing about it is that it's going to be on Thursday. So April 22nd is a Thursday. I don't know why they chose Thursday and not Friday or Saturday. Because, well, a lot of people are going to be in the school. So that is a very weird choice by them. Of course, they might change it. You never know. But for now, it is on April 22nd. So now before we take a look at that mid-year event that I'm talking about, here are a few adjustments to series points, scoring systems, and the format systems. So they say we're evaluating different options for tweaking how teams qualify through series points. So this might actually be super huge. Because right now, 102 teams qualify through series points and only 30 teams qualify through actual qualifiers. It is going to be interesting to see what they do with those series points and how they work. But now take a look at this mid-year event that they're planning. They say we'll share more details on the next FNCS season along with a mid-year event soon. So if you don't know what this mid-year event thing is, well, here is everything we know about it so far. In a previous post about the FNCS and how it works, they said, we also have plans for mid and end of year competitions where we will bring together the top performing FNCS players in each region in multiple competitive formats to compete for an additional $8 million in prizes. So that's right, this mid-year event might have an $8 million prize pool. And well, as of for now, you can only get to this mid-year event by performing in the FNCS. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a qualifier to actually get into that mid-year event as well. So definitely expect that to be coming up. And honestly, this tournament might be a bigger tournament than the FNCS itself. Because look, they say we have plans for mid and end of year competitions. So they might have one at mid-year and one at the end of the year. So if you split those $8 million, you'll get $4 million in prize pool. And well, for each FNCS in this season is only $3 million. So that mid-year tournament might have a $1 million prize pool on top of those $3 million that FNCS has. And I would expect this mid-year tournament to be coming out at around May or June, because I mean, obviously that's mid-year and that is when most people get off school. So that way you get most people competing in your tournament. That would make sense. But again, as they say, we will get more details coming soon. But okay, now lastly, this is some super important information to understand to actually pop off in these upcoming tournaments in 2021. Because as I mentioned, in the whole 2021 year, the main game mode is gonna be trios. So I don't care if you like that or not. If you actually want to pop off and earn money, well, this is how you do it. You have to understand that building chemistry with a trio is the most important thing you can do. Most trios are gonna split so many times. And if you manage to stick with your trio for the rest of the year and build up that chemistry, dude, you have so many chances to earn money in those cash cups and of course the FNCS. I mean, just imagine the chemistry that you could build over a year. It is absolutely insane. So find a solid trio and stick with them. If there's a minor issue, you can just solve it without splitting up completely. So that was basically every single thing that you need to know about Season 6 tournaments. Of course, if you learned something new, drop a like, subscribe, and of course use code AutoClick in the item shop. And lastly, make sure to become a member of the channel so you can get into this Discord and you can win completely free V-Bucks giveaways, skin giveaways, you can play games with me, and so much more. But alright boys, thank you all so much for watching. Peace out and bye bye.